Breathing is an introductory exercise, and we do 3 to 5 repetitions. This is one of our breathing exercises, so it has a goal of working the respiratory system. We also get a wonderful articulation here. It teaches us how to lift our hips and to get some strength in the gluteals. It helps to open the hip flexors, and it's really good for improving shoulder stability and strength. Let's look at the setup. Emily's going to lie down. And she's going to lie down 1 hand width away from the end of the reformer. So on this unit, it happens to be with her head off the wood. That isn't always the case. The short box is going to be moved into position about a half to a little more down the reformer, depending on the height of the individual. And basically what I'm looking for is that the knees are approximately over the hips. She's on her arches here, and her feet are hip distance apart. The rollback is attached at the highest hook, and the hands are shoulder width apart with the thumb opposing. Now, this exercise is often introduced in parts, and that's how we're going to look at it right now. So we'll just work on the arm pattern. The arms pull down strongly toward the thighs. She pauses and grows the breath, and then she exhales 1, 2, 3. Inhale, pull and pause, and grow, exhale, exhale, exhale. Let's talk about a few precision points there. So I'm making sure again that she has her arms straight and that the pull is coming from the back. We make sure that the bar stays even and that she's pulling evenly, the ribs stay down, and that she isn't bracing back in the neck, pushing her head backwards. So those are the key points. Now let me talk for a minute, you can go ahead and let go of this for a second, about the breath here. The breath isn't a Valsalva maneuver. It's not, and then we stiffen up and hold it. It's brought in, and we're relaxed, sustaining and growing the breath. It's a little bit esoteric, but you don't want to let a student clamp down and bear down. The exhale is full and deep and over counts. We can make this exercise harder by making the counts longer, for sure. So again, let's look at that one more time, real time. You can see me giving a mandatory spot on the middle of the bar. Inhale, pull, pause, grow, eyes here. Exhale, full and deep. And then right away we pull again. And then release. So one thing moving into the other. Now, I'm going to introduce the hip part to the student. So again, the legs are parallel. It's important that the student lifts out of the hips. Often students will push into the box, and the box would slide away. So make sure to explain that to the student before you begin, that they lift the hip from here. They hold, 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 and then exhale, roll down. 3, 2, 1. Swift lift, and I'm looking to make sure the knees stay parallel, that she's even on the outside, inside of the foot, and that as she rolls down, it's sequential, long, and even on both sides. Now, once a student has put that together, we put the whole exercise. We're ready. We've learned the arms, we've learned the legs. Inhale, pull together, hold, hold, hold. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Pulling up with the seat. Exhale, lengthen. Reach into me, reach into me, reach into me. And pull and hold. Stretch, grow. Exhale, push everything long and away. And pause. And that's how that looks real time. So again, mandatory spot with my hand on the bar. Now, signs of readiness. The student should be able to lift their hips. They should be doing the exercise on the reformer. The arm springs, right? Because if they're or the arm reach and pull. Because if they're doing that, that's a very similar action to this. Building blocks for this exercise, well, we just looked at them. The building block is to just teach the arms, just teach the legs. This is a great individual needs for students who have any kind of breathing issues like asthma or emphysema, and it's also very good for scoliosis.